Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and today I was gonna make the dress, the other one, but I'm actually going to start with the tops just because I kind of want to get those out of the way, and I think I can get both done today. So I'm gonna show you guys the fabrics that I have for it. I'm gonna set you down there. Hello. So I have this white satin for one of the tops. It's like a heavier weight satin. It's not super light necessarily, and it's like not see-through, which is really nice. Or not that see-through, because white's always a little bit, but this is thick enough to where it's not too much. So that's really nice. Also just good for like winter. And then I have this really pretty blue. Let me show you the satin side of it. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a muted blue, which I really like. Gives me like big Cinderella vibes. So love that. This is also gonna be for one of the tops. So I think I might start with the white one, and then we'll do the blue one afterwards. I'm super excited with how these are gonna turn out. So let's just get into it. With the top, I just draped like the front of it, so it's just like pretty simple. And then I have like this that you could either tie in the back, bring it all the way back to the front, or you can like actually just tie it up here. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going with. I'm debating, now that I just draped this, if I should have maybe done it on bias so that this would have a little bit more of a stretch when you're like kind of pulling it back and tightening it and such, because the fabric is a little bit stiffer. I think that that would help it kind of, I don't know, like lay nicer maybe. So I might test that out. But yeah, this is kind of the vibe we're going for. The back's gonna be just like simple, and then it's gonna have long puff sleeves is what I'm kind of vibing with. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll leave it like this. I don't know. The thing about like bias, I love it, but it just takes up so much fabric that I'm like, if I can just do it this way, maybe it'll be fine and it's not like a huge deal. Like this doesn't have to be on bias like a slip dress or anything like that. So maybe I will just leave it like this. I don't know, I always like, I love using bias, but then it just takes up so much fabric that A, it has to cost a lot more because, you know, it takes up more fabric, and B, I can make less of them because it takes up more fabric, and it's just, you know, I'd rather more people be able to get it than less. So maybe I'll just leave it as is. I don't think it should be too big of a deal, but you know, we'll test it out. We'll see if I like it. But yeah, this is kind of what the vibe is gonna be. So I took a quick lunch break. I didn't really tell you guys beforehand, but anyway, a little bit later now. This is what I got done beforehand though. I have the top, like the torso part, basically fully done. Everything is fully hemmed. I just haven't ironed it out just yet, but I've got all that. So all I have to do is sew the sleeves and attach them, and then we will be done with this one. I tried it on roughly like on top of my shirt right now, and it fits really well, looks really good. I'll show you guys. And I was kind of scared that the material would be a little bit stiff for like tying it, but it's actually not that bad at all. So basically, so you can tie it like that, which looks really cute, and it actually like ties really well. Or you could do like one of these front ties as well if you really wanted to, or you could do like a whole back to front situation if you wanted to. Like a lot of ways you can style it, which is really fun, but I really like the way it looks and how it lays and everything, and it doesn't feel too stiff to like knot it, because sometimes if a fabric is too like stiff or thick, then it doesn't like knot very well or stay up very well. But this is like the perfect, I feel like, weight. So yeah, feeling very excited about this. This should be done here soon, then we can get started on the other one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pair this one with the skirt, and then I'm gonna pair the blue top with the pants is what I'm thinking. Just because I'm trying to think of, I don't know, maybe I'll switch those up, but I think that's what's gonna look best. Because I feel like the kind of like low-key peplum of the blue top wouldn't look super great with the skirt, but would look cute with the pants. I feel like this would look really cute with the skirt. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get started on these sleeves. So I just finished the top and this is what it looks like. I think it's super cute, definitely like very dramatic, which I really wanted for this whole collection, for things to just be like a little more extra, a little more dramatic, a little more like statement pieces, especially just for the holidays. Like I love dressing up a little extra, so wanted to make some like really fun pieces like this. So I think this is super cute. I personally like it tied like this a lot better than like just up front or whatever, because I prefer the like extra coverage up here. Not that there's much for me to show, but like I just like the look of it. I also think it's like really flattering to have these like kind of cutout type things and just like it hitting my waist right there. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Super cute, very happy with it. I think this would look really cute with the black skirt is kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, on to the next. I just finished this top and it is the cutest thing ever. I am obsessed. This is like my Cinderella dreams coming to life. So cute, like so form-fitting, so good. And honestly, I could like bring these down if I really wanted to as well. It could be a cute little vibe that way, but I think this is so cute and I think you guys are gonna love this. And I'm gonna have all of these pieces that I'm showing you guys, I'm gonna have in a couple different colors for the holiday collection. So everything will be available in the colors that you see it, plus a couple other ones. So I'm super excited about this. I think this is the cutest thing ever. I also love this color. It's a very like different kind of blue because it's a little bit muted, but it's like a light blue. Super cute. Anyway, I'm glad I got those two out of the way today. So I basically have everything made except for one dress. So honestly, I'm getting things done a lot faster than I thought I would. I don't know why I thought I was gonna just like take forever, but everything's been turning out really well. I'm super excited with all of these pieces. I think they're gonna look so freaking good. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to purchase these, even though it feels like forever from now. They won't be available till November, but I'm so excited about them. Oh my gosh, this is literally so cute. So yeah, this is gonna be with the pants. I think it'll be a cute little moment. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. I will probably catch you guys tomorrow with the last dress, and then we can start looking into pop-up stuff and all of that as well. But I'm so excited about this. But yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is now the next day. It is Friday and I just have one more dress to finish, though I also just realized that I still need to actually finish this one as well, but that should be relatively, well, not too quick, but at least most of it's already done. So I'm gonna drape this next dress, which is the one with like the cowl neck, and it's like a midi length with a little slit moment. This is the color I'm gonna be using for it. I had a different color in mind of fabrics that I bought, but I didn't realize how heavy weight the other one was. So this one's like a lot more lightweight, so it'll actually like drape nicely. The other one I had in in mind, I'll show you guys, is this color, which you can't see too well in this lighting, but it's like a champagne-y color, but it's like a little too thick of a fabric for this, so I didn't think that one through. So yeah, I'm gonna be making it in this one, and I also found some black satin that I have that I can also make it out of, so that's that. I'm gonna have to kind of rearrange my fabrics and what I'm gonna make what in, just because I didn't really think about the weight of the fabric too much when I was kind of figuring designs out, and obviously that weighs a lot into it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drape this, and then we'll get the pattern made and start sewing it and all that. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so I have it basically draped. I'm not gonna super like intensely drape it because I'm just gonna pattern out the rest of it using this drape. But basically I have the top roughly draped. Obviously muslin isn't as like, I don't know, lightweight. It doesn't flow nicely to drape this. But once I use it on the real fabric, it'll like actually drape a lot nicer for this cowl. But I just kind of want to get the general idea and get like where the dart's gonna be and all of that. And then I have the skirt semi-draped. So I'm gonna use this, make it full for the back, and then make this piece based on this as well, so I can just kind of pattern it based off of that. But that's kind of what it looks like. So I have it like roughly put together. I realize I don't have a zipper for this yet, so I'm gonna have to go buy one today. But here's the thing, I love working with bias, but I hate working with bias because everything stretches out so much, and then you have to alter it a bunch. So obviously bias gives the fabric stretch, so it's what it's supposed to do, but like then you start sewing it and then it starts like overstretching, and then obviously it's like too big, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt. But it's gonna be cute, so I'm not mad about it. It's inside out right now. I'm gonna be taking in the side seams a bit. As you can tell, they're like a little bit big, so I have them pinned down to where I need them to be. I'm also might kind of play with the darts a little bit too, just for it to lay right, but it's also hard to see how it's gonna actually lay when it's just pinned. But yeah, I have everything else put together. I have the slit hemmed as well right there. This is like the actual color of the fabric, the right side of it. It's super pretty. But yeah, I feel like it's coming off a little more red on the camera, but it's a little more purpley in person. It's like a magenta-y type. Super pretty. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that because I think it's like 11 something. So I'm gonna finish up some like pinning here, and then I'll have lunch and then head out to Joann's to get a zipper for this. I also have to go to the post office, so I'm gonna do that and then we'll finish this today. But yeah, this is just gonna be a little bit more of a hassle than I intended it to be, but that is okay. We'll make it through. It's all good. Much later, it's like 4 now. I went to Joann's, had lunch, all that stuff. Got a zipper that matches perfectly, which is actually really great. I went ahead and, what's it called, basted the seams that I had pinned and also marked them with chalk just so I knew where to mark them. Another thing I feel like I don't share enough or like say enough, vocalize enough, I guess, is like whenever I make something for the first time, I usually make it in a non-efficient way and then realize I could have made it in a much faster way. And the way that I should have done it this time around is done the whole front and back together instead of having put like the full skirt and the full top together and then put those together. Like I should have done like the front skirt to front bodice, back skirt to back bodice, and then put those together at the side seams, because that's what I've been fixing, because I had to seam rip all of this that I had already put together because that's where I had to take it in. So next time I'm gonna do it the other way around. So yeah, making the sample, you always end up kind of figuring out what the best way to do things is, and it's not always gonna be like the fastest trajectory, but I have it all marked and it is all basted and ready for me to just sew it, and then I'll cut off the excess and all of that. And then the other side is where the zipper is gonna be, so I just marked where I need the zipper to be, basically, if you see right there. So I have that, and then I still need to make the facings for the top and also the straps. I'm gonna have like tied up straps because I've had issues with like the straps before, and I could make them adjustable. It trips me up way too much to make adjustable straps. I don't know why. I've done it before, I've done it once, but it really trips me up, and I just don't think I would do well under stress making adjustable straps because I just haven't made very many of them. So my alternative to that is making them like tied, so it's like a cute little bow detail anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do for these, so that people can like tie it to their preferred length, because that's like the one thing with like the slip dresses I've made that I feel like some people have had to like send them back for me to adjust straps and stuff, because it's kind of hard to eyeball where the strap should be just because everybody's body is so different and like their torso lengths are different and all of that. So yeah, that's gonna be my way of kind of making it a little bit more adjustable, but I think it's gonna be really cute. I really love this color. It's really growing on me so much. But yeah, I think this is gonna be really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and sew up the one side seam, and then I think I might start putting in the zipper on the other side, and then we'll do the facing afterwards. So let's start sewing. Alright, so fitting time. Obviously, I have this pinned to my bra right now because I don't have straps on this. So the skirt looks really cute. I love where the slit lies. I love the length. Like, I think this is so cute. Obviously, top's a little problematic right now. I don't have it fully zipped either because it's getting stuck right here because I haven't cut off all the excess, so there's just a lot of excess stuff right there. The back's like alright. I'm trying to figure this out. So I think that I need to fix these darts. I had them as like open darts, as you can see, because I thought it would help kind of give this a little bit more volume or whatever, but I think I'm actually gonna close them and like make them legit darts so that all this like excess is actually like nicely tightened here, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing for that. I'm kind of still debating what else I want to fix about it. I like where it's headed. I think this is super cute. Like this bottom part, if you just cut off, you know, this top, love it, super cute. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at. It lays like pretty okay as far as this part goes, but I feel like this is such a distraction from it right now, just the way that the darts are laying and whatnot. I also don't have this sewn together just yet because I wanted to make sure it fit before I cut anything off or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and fix this up a little bit, see if we can get it to lay nicely, because I think it's coming along really well. But yep, that's where we're at. Morning. It is the next day. I got the darts sewn in. I ended up hand sewing them in. I don't know, I just felt very couture of me to do. But obviously still don't have straps, but I'm kind of holding it up on my own. But I think this is looking so good now that I have like the darts in place. It lays so much better. So now I can actually just do like the facings and get the straps on. And this is literally so beautiful. I'm obsessed with how this is turning out. I also am like so in love with this color. I think it's so pretty. I might have to replace the zipper because it's kind of being a little bit problematic and I don't want it to be like causing problems later, so might have to get another one a little later. But yeah, this is where we're at with this. I hoped to finish this today, but because I need to replace the zipper, I might not, because I'm gonna hang out with my family for a little bit today. But I might stop by and get a zipper later today if I have time. But yeah, basically part of like the fabric part of the zipper is a little bit ripped, like a little bit open, so every time I like zip it, the zipper gets like caught into that. So obviously I don't want the models to have like problems with it backstage or anything and feel like they've broken it or whatever, so I'd rather just replace it now. But obviously if I need to replace it, I can't put the facings in yet, but I might like cut out the facings or pattern them out or whatever. But yeah, I can't really do too much else with it until I have the new zipper. But I love how it's turning out. I think it's laying so much better now. Obviously when I actually make these for you guys, I'm not gonna like hand sew the darts in place, but just for now it was easier than having to rip it all apart and like redo it, and it looks just fine. fine, but for you guys, I'll actually do it, you know, properly and more planned out. Obviously, the first time I make something, it's the sample, so it's never gonna be perfect, and it's also never gonna be like the same way that I make the other ones, but it looks pretty much the same. It's just kind of like the technicalities don't ever line up properly, so you guys are kind of seeing that side of things. But yeah, super excited with how this is turning out. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Good morning, guys. It is now Monday. So clearly I didn't get back to the dress on Saturday, and Sunday I always take the day pretty much off. So it is Monday now, and today I have to send them over the line sheet. So that's basically the sheet where I give them like every outfit that I'm bringing, the sizes of everything, and like a picture of it just so they can kind of get an idea and like start finding models for it and all of that. So obviously I don't have the dress done because I need to get a new zipper, but my mom's running errands like around Joann's, so I asked her if she could like stop by and get it for me because Joann's is like 20-ish minutes from me, so like going there and back and whatnot is basically taking up an hour of my time, which is low-key a lot. So she's gonna go get that for me so I don't have to go out. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to take pictures of everything on the mannequins and then send them over to them, and I might just pin up the dress to the mannequin and be like, it's not fully done, but this is kind of like the gist of it. And also I forgot that I hadn't finished this one either, so also need to finish that. I will get it done. I'm not terribly worried, but yeah, just things that I need to do. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take pictures of that, get the line sheet ready for them, and then I can just work for the rest of the day on it. But I want to make sure I get that over to them, so let's do it. I got all of them pictured and I think they look good. Obviously I just like feel bad that these last two dresses aren't fully done yet, and I feel like they don't look that great right now because, you know, they're not done. Like this one looks like it's gonna be like ridiculously short, even though I still have like another, hopefully another full row, if not two, to put on it. We'll see. If I can't manage 2 rows, I might see if there's anything else I can add to just like lengthen it a little bit, because it is obviously very short, but it looks really good. I just don't think that pictures do it justice because this color, like this really beautiful green color, does not show well on camera. Like any picture I've ever taken of products and stuff, it just doesn't show. It shows up like slightly grayer than it actually is in person. I don't know why, but people still love it on camera, so like I'm glad, but it's so much prettier in person. But I got that. I couldn't get the purple dress to like lay properly like I wanted it to, but that's fine. It'll be fine. But all the other ones look really good. Very excited about them. I forgot that this green one, this one, I still need to finish the hem. I have it serged, I just literally need to like sew it. But I think I'm also going to fix the sleeves a little bit. I think they're a little too like short, if that makes sense. Like I think they need to have a deeper curve into here so that it actually like stays up on the shoulder a little bit better. I think they're a little too like far out, so I think I need to change those a little bit. But obviously like the dress is mostly done, so I just send it to them so they can get an idea of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually make the line sheet really quick. I just have to like, you know, put in all the sizing, measurements, all that type of stuff, and get that sent over, and then we can just finish all the stuff. But I'm super excited with how the outfits are turning out. I really love the white top and skirt combo, super cute, and also the pants with the blue top, very cute. Like I'm really loving these pants and shirt combos. I think they're super cute, so very excited about that. But yeah, let's do this line sheet. Alright, so here is my finished line sheet. So I've got this top and skirt combo, which I literally think is maybe my favorite. I just think it's so cute. I've got the zipper pants with the little blue top, the red dress, this green dress, and then these two that I still need to finish, but I think it looks pretty cute. I don't think it's like the most cohesive collection in terms of colors necessarily, but definitely in terms of like style. So I'm very excited about it. This one's definitely like a little bit odd one out, but I wanted to showcase something more like zero waste-ish that wasn't just like dead stock fabric. Like I wanted to show like me using scraps. I thought this would be a fun one to do. I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one in all honesty. This one's gonna be obviously very expensive, as you can see by the price here, because it's taken so long to make it. So I have no clue if that I'll actually sell it for. I'm just gonna keep it for myself, but the rest you can see what the pricings are gonna be for them. I've definitely had to up them a little bit more than what you guys are used to, but hopefully you can see why. I'm really trying to be better about pricing and like actually, you know, using the formulas that I have, because I do have formulas that I use for the pricing, but a lot of the times I'll use it it and I'll see the end price, and then I'll like dumb it down a little bit more because I'm like, oh, I don't want to actually, you know, charge that much. And that's like obviously wrong. Like I need to actually be charging what it comes out to be, but a lot of times I just don't want to because I want it to be a little bit more affordable. But this is the most I could do with what I have. Obviously fabrics can be expensive, especially nicer ones, and then obviously a lot of these take up a lot of fabric, and a lot of these are also just very time consuming, so I want to make sure it's like beneficial for me to actually be making this and actually make money out of it, but also hopefully still somewhat affordable enough for you. Like I feel like affordable obviously is a very relative term, and I feel like I used to think of affordable as like less than $50, but now I feel like affordable is something that isn't worth my entire paycheck, if that makes sense. I usually see it as like how many hours do I have to work to like pay for this, and as long as it's not like a whole entire week worth, then I feel like that's relatively affordable. But obviously I know it's different for everybody, but hopefully this is reasonable enough is what I'm saying, and hopefully it's nothing too crazy, but I know it's not super accessible either. So that's that. I need to do a couple other computer things and emails and some other things. I'm gonna do that really quick and then we'll get started on finishing these things up, but I've got a lot of like just housekeeping to do on my emails, so I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll get back to you guys. So I'm back to working on this dress. My mom is coming with the zippers soon. So I ripped out the old zipper. I re-serged that side because I had to rip out the serging too because I kind of serged over the zipper too, so that was awful. But I also went ahead and just pinned it a little bit more. This side still needed a little bit more taken in, just like up at the bust area, which I think is why I had way too much like just excess right here. So now obviously this is inside out, but now you can see that this like lays so much flatter, and this will have like a nice little cowl, but it's not like excessively large right there. So that's that. Very excited about how it's turning out. Hopefully everything goes well once I have the zipper in. This dress has been just so troublesome because it's literally bias is just like the worst but the best. I love it, but I hate it. So yeah, once I put that zipper in, then I'll be able to do the facings and stuff. I was gonna go ahead and start patterning them out, but I just kind of want to wait to get the zipper and then kind of do all of that and make the straps and everything. But it shouldn't be too long of a process once the zipper's in, hopefully. So yeah, I'm excited with how it's turning out though. I'm glad that I finally got it to lay a little flatter. I also went ahead and actually stitched the darts with my machine as well. I haven't pressed them yet, but they are stitched, so they're a little bit more secure now. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. I will catch you guys in a little bit because it is like about to be lunchtime, so I might just eat and then get back to this afterwards, and hopefully we'll get this done today and hopefully get the green dress at least started today. Hopefully that one's gonna take a little bit to finish obviously because it's a lot of pieces, but hopefully we'll get things done today because I really wanted to make some extra things for the pop-up shop that's also with the show. I obviously am probably gonna have some stuff left over from the LA one. I'm going to LA this upcoming weekend to bring back my stuff from it. I don't know what has sold and what hasn't. I literally have no clue because they don't necessarily like update me every day, and I don't necessarily ask for it either. So whatever's left over from that I'll bring to New York, but I also wanted to bring some extra few things. So yeah, hopefully that's the plan, but I need to finish this first, so we will see. I will catch you guys in a little bit. It is much later. I've had a day. As you can see, this dress is giving me such a hard time, mostly just because I feel like there's much easier ways I could have approached this and I just didn't, and it just caused me a lot of troubles. But finally done with it. There's like a few little things I want to fix on it, but mostly pretty much done. So this is where we're at with it. I need to fix the darts a little bit at the bottom here, but other than that, pretty much done and ready. It's hemmed. It's got the straps on it that they tie up. Back looks nice and clean as well. My dog's barking at me because she's staying with me. So I'm gonna go take her out and I'll be right back. finished this dress pretty much. I got it all hemmed. I need to take it in a little bit right here. There's like a little bump. I don't think you guys can see that too well, but I need to take that in just a tiny bit. But this is what it looks like. I think it is super cute. Here's the front. This is what the back looks like. I really love the way it turned out. I think it's super fun, super cute. Obviously it's like a little bit bulky just because it's like patchwork. So it's like not the most like flattening or like flattering in that sense of things, but it's not too bad. It's not like super bulky, so it's kind of nice. And then I have the gold chain here. Obviously I have my necklace too, so like don't mind that, but I do have a nice gold chain that keeps it together, which I think is really cute and a nice little detail. If I didn't have my necklace, I feel like you'd see it a lot better. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that there, but it's really cute. Very much a fan. So we finished the full collection. There's just like minor tweaks I need to do to some of the dresses and things, but other than that, it's basically fully done, which is so exciting. For a good amount of time today, I really thought I wasn't gonna finish today because that purple dress was giving me such a hard time, but finally got that done, got this done. So now there's only little tweaks to do, like I said, and then we'll be done. I think I'm gonna take a break for tonight and do some computer work that I need to do. I'm gonna start digitizing a lot of my patterns, so I need to kind of get those started so that when I'm out in LA, I can get those done there, but I need to kind of start them here where I can like measure my stuff and all of that. But yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow.